Witness gentlemen who like to look at stockings. If you captured an American during World War II, nurses, that's definitely a big perk. Some people say that female soldiers wear long stockings with suspenders. It is to meet the physiological needs of male soldiers. Others say it is the aesthetic obsession of the senior management of the U.S. military. But according to the National Archives World War II logistics, data show, the existence of stockings is not a spiritual benefit, but more important munitions than horses and bandages. It can save your life at a critical moment. On a battlefield full of artillery fire, hemorrhagic shock, it is one of the most common causes of death for frontline soldiers. There was an extreme shortage of frontline medical supplies. Bandages are often in short supply, and the bleeding from a ruptured artery. If the bleeding cannot be stopped within a few minutes, soldiers bleed to death. The stockings on the American nurse at this time. It's a lifesaver. The stockings of World War II were all made of nylon. This material is tough and elastic. Toughness far exceeds ordinary cotton bandages. And the surface is smooth and not easy to adhere to the wound. Fits tightly to the limb when wound. Effective compression to stop bleeding. Nurses just take off their stockings. Cut to the right length. Bind over the wound. Utilize its elasticity to create a continuous and uniform pressure. Block blood flow. It can buy precious time for follow-up treatment. In addition, stockings can also temporarily replace bandages. Fix the fracture site. Wrap the wound to prevent infection. For frontline soldiers, Mafe can relieve severe pain. Can't stop the flow of life. So there was a word among the frontline soldiers at that time. I'd rather have a pair of stockings. Don't say two horses fly. Enough to show his importance on the battlefield. Completely broke the way people wore American female soldiers. One-sided cognition of stockings. And not only that, in a chaotic battlefield, stockings have been given a more important mission. During World War II, the Germans often sent agents disguised as healthcare workers. Infiltrate the U.S. military camp. That makes stockings the most intuitive identity code. After the Normandy landings in 1944, there has been an oolong caused by stockings. 3 nurses evacuated the wounded in an emergency. I forgot to put on my stockings in a hurry. Just walked out of the makeshift medical point. He was identified as a German spy by the sentry on duty. Detention on the spot. He was not released until his identity was verified. Some people might say, let German female agents put on stockings too. But here's the thing. Nylon stockings worn by female American soldiers. Germany can't make it at all. In 1942, the United States War Production Commission ordered, all nylon is used in military production. Civilian stockings are completely discontinued. The price of nylon stockings on the market, from $1.50 a pair, soaring to $20. You can't even buy it later. Due to the German blockade at sea, there was no way to get nylon. It is impossible to produce nylon stockings. You can only use ordinary cotton socks instead. This makes wearing nylon stockings to become the U.S. Army nurse's unique logo. More than any badge, embroidery labels are more intuitive, harder to fake. So that's it. The U.S. Army requires nurses to wear stockings on the battlefield. Never for the sake of looking good. Not to satisfy the selfish desires of soldiers. It was written in 1941. The mandatory requirements of the U.S. military uniform regulations. Combining nylon stockings with a white coat. Nurse hat. First aid kits are a must-have for Army nurses. Those who do not wear it are not even allowed to step out of the medical tent. It will be criticized when it is serious. Even affect promotion. After World War II, the U.S. military canceled the nurses. The rule that stockings must be worn on the battlefield. Nylon stockings are also gradually returned to the essence of everyday clothing. Become a single item for women to pursue beauty.